What's up guys, welcome to Man About Cake Presents. I'm your host Joshua John Russell, and today we're gonna build a dessert table. But first, I'm gonna show you how to decorate some really fun cupcakes. Let's do it. So we're gonna decorate some cupcakes. I have some cupcakes baked here. I have a bunch of different toppings. One thing I love to do is to use these little cupcake papers because you can get some fun texture and color. Problem with these though is if you bake in them, they're kind of hard to open and eat. So the trick for me is to just bake it in a normal cup and then pop it in here.
Oh, that's tricky.
It doesn't want to go now.
Just mash it in there.
Just mash it in there.
Mash it in.
Gently. Well, let's do 3 of those. All right, what are we feeling, guys? We got red velvet. Okay. I got strawberry. I got espresso.
I would like to see some strawberry on there.
I'm gonna let James, you're gonna design this cupcake.
Ooh, that might not be a good choice.
Actually looks really pretty with that. So they call this a patisserie tip. It's kind of like a star tip, but it has many more teeth. This is like the shark.
This is Jaws.
So I'm just gonna do a rosette. So you start in the middle, you pipe out and around, and then when you come back to where you started, you pipe another little circle, and then boop, fun little cupcake.
Beautiful.
So you got cherries, I got blueberries, I got any of these sprinkly things you want.
Okay, I'd like to add some white to it. Is there anything that's white?
These sprinkles?
Yeah.
Okay.
Need some of those.
Sure. So we're just gonna kind of do like a half moon here. Is that okay?
Yeah, and you're just patting them on there?
Yeah. Just pick a little bit up, twirl the cupcake. Sprinkles do get everywhere, but I think that's really fun.
I'd really like a cherry on top of this.
You want a cherry on top? Okay.
Yep.
James, these are cool.
Yep. Big fan. Those are called Cherry Buster Red Velvets.
With strawberry frosting.
With strawberry frosting. A JC original.
All right, let's do some chocolate ones. We'll go with this teal color here. So I know you guys have seen cupcakes where you hole out the center and you fill with some sort of ganache or whatever. You can do that afterwards by kind of doing the same thing where you're doing like a rosette, but you don't close the rosette up. So I'll start on the outside and just pipe around a couple of times like this. Then we'll fill our little hole with ganache.
Ooh, buddy.
So then you don't have to worry about trying to dig out your cupcakes. It's right there on top.
Will the ganache harden up?
Ganache will not harden up, but the ganache will set. So it'll almost be like a little piece of candy in there because it'll be a different texture than what the icing is. And then we'll add some sprinkles to the outside of this. Same idea, just hold in your hand and turn. Those are pretty. Beautiful. So last one I'm gonna do with caramel. So let's see, let's pick what color? Yellow?
Yep.
So this time I'm gonna pipe the cupcakes and I'm gonna drizzle on top of them. So same idea, you're gonna squeeze, go around a couple of times, and leave it sort of flat on the top like that. So this tip is just a round tip. And you could do this by just cutting the bag like this, but when it comes out, it's sort of like a different shape. This is more of an oval shape. This gives you a perfectly round shape. Beautiful, we'll do some sprinkles on this guy too. These things are so nice. They're just metallic Crispies. I don't like to use the ones with draw shades because they're just too hard and they break your teeth. So this is a little bit of my caramel I put into a squeeze bottle. It's a tiny bit warm. I'll just give this guy a beautiful little drizzle.
Yum.
They look good, right?
Yes. Hey, I'm just gonna come over there. Will you squeeze bottle some of that into my mouth?
Sure. So now I'm gonna show you how to dip some cupcakes. So what we're gonna do first is we're just gonna pipe normal cupcakes. So like I did before, just a little double rosette. All right, we're gonna get these into the freezer and let them get super cold, and then we're gonna dip them in mirror glaze. Let's go. So So my cupcakes are out of the freezer and they're really, really firm. This way I can dip them into mirror glaze. Just to note, I did not put them into these fun papers yet because if I'm gonna dip them, it's gonna slide out. So what I'll do is I'll dip them like this, and then once they've been dipped and decorated, then we'll put them into these.
Why are you talking so fast, Joshua?
Because my glaze is warm and I need to dye it. I'm gonna dye it. This is white mirror glaze. I'm gonna dye it blue, sort of a sky blue color. Yes. Let's get all the color in. There we go.
Oh, you made some of those guacamole cupcakes.
So yes. So now we'll just roll it all the way around. Let it drip, let it drip. This is why we put it into the freezer, because otherwise this frosting would have fallen into the glaze. And I like the fact that you see a little bit of the green through it, makes it a little more tealer.
Makes it a little more tealer.
The beauty of dipping this in mirror glaze, especially if you own a business and putting them in your case, is that this stuff will stay shiny for a whole week. So you can make a cupcake on Tuesday and then a customer comes in on Friday and goes, oh look, they just made that, because it looks like it has never set.
Do you give them that old cupcake?
They're not old cupcakes, they're just mature. And no, if you're a business owner, you don't want to have to throw the cupcakes away. Depends on the shelf life of your cake and your icing. Tommy, would you eat one of my cupcakes if it was a week old?
100%.
Tommy's like, I have already done that.
I've done it, yeah.
And so this is my dark chocolate mirror glaze, which I love. It's so beautiful and shiny. Look at this. Can you make angels do that?
Yep.
And maybe like a light.
All right, editor, and go. Cool.
See how beautiful? So when you pipe them with a little bit of texture, you lose some of the texture, but you still keep a little bit of it. And just keep in mind with these glazes, you don't want to overkill it on the heat. So I heat them around 10 seconds at a time, stirring. It's good to use a whisk to break up all the lumps, but you kind of want them just to be right over body temperature. So when you touch it, it doesn't feel hot, but it feels warm. This way it doesn't melt your frosting. That goes the same if you're gonna pour it over cake, same difference. But it's good to have the cupcakes completely frozen so the icing doesn't fall off. It's like making a dip cone.
Yep.
You guys ever eat dip cones?
Oh yeah.
With the magic shell?
Yeah.
Love a good dip cone.
Eat those, it's part of my food pyramid.
That might be part of your food pyramid.
Pizza, dip cones, and Rice Krispies.
All right, we're gonna move these out of the way, decorate these babies. All right, we're gonna do some rainbow explosion here around our beautiful shiny cupcakes. Look at that.
Ooh, good color choice.
Right?
Have you done this before?
A couple times. I like to make cupcakes that look like jewelry. I did set up a display once at a trade show, and it was just, everything had glaze and sprinkles and everything, and somebody did walk up and they're like, do you guys sell like cupcakes or jewelry? And I was like, you made my day. I'm like, both.
Rochelle, you've meant so much to me. Would you wear this cupcake for the rest of your life? James, you got that from work. She sounds like Big Bird.
All right, now I'm gonna grab all my cupcakes and the rest of my desserts, and we're gonna set up a fun dessert table. So I've got everything behind me that I want to put on my dessert table. Some of them you probably recognize because I've made them on my Man About Cake Presents series. So I'm gonna start with the tallest things in the back and then move forward. The thing about a dessert table is I usually get a little overzealous and sometimes I have to edit and that can go somewhere else. But all the dessert will get eaten regardless. So let's just have fun. James. My dessert table is all finished and I think it looks super yummy and super fun. If you guys want any of these recipes, you can download my free Man About Bake ebook. My friends are here! Am I good with the shirt? What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Welcome to Man About Cake, another episode of Man About Cake Presents. Don't sweat, don't sweat. If you want any of these recipes, you can get them in my free Mac About Mac.
I say I'm singing again, and that's how it is.
What am I missing?
If you don't like it, I got a butt you can kiss.